Hey guys, how we doing? Coach Dana Cavalea checking in with you today. Listen, I'm been doing a lot of thinking about coaching and also seeing how teams are structured and how teams are set up. I've also looked at a lot of companies and businesses to see how these companies and businesses are set up. And the one big difference that I see between the corporate world and the sports world is coaching. Why is it that when a player struggles, they have someone to go to help them through the struggle and work them through? Again, that's that person's title, coach. Whereas in corporate America, in Wall Street, and all of these settings, you don't have that. You have to lean on a manager. But if you're leaning on that manager and sharing your vulnerabilities and the things that you struggle with, that's the same person that also makes the decision if you stay with the company or not. And again, if a better candidate comes through that doesn't have the same issues as you, well, there's a good chance that they can get that job, get that promotion, or get to the next level in their career. Meanwhile, this person was just dealing with a little something and they needed the coaching to get them through. Now, I'm definitely not a business coach, but I work with a lot of CEOs and executives and guys that are in high demand and high performance positions. Guys that are on Wall Street, CEOs, executives, leadership teams, they need coaching more than anybody. But the coaching that I focus on is what I call physical and mental reactivation. So at one point in their life, they felt great physically, they were primed, and then all of a sudden through doing the job and doing the work, they started to see decline in their physicality as well as their mentality. A little bit beat up, a little more tired, unable to recover. Now, in dealing with professional athletes for all of these years, that was apparent with them as well in August and September, late in the season, the playoffs. But the playoffs, the most important games of the year, took place in October. We had to use strategies and methods to coach these guys through the difficult times so they could perform and peak at their highest levels during the most important games. How does it relate to business? Same thing. If you're feeling fatigued, tired, lethargic, lack of energy, lack of creativity, brain fog, and unable to get yourself to the next level in your current work setting or position, it may just mean that you need a level of coaching, you need the tools to help you from the physical standpoint. This isn't something that you could outthink. It's something where you need some tools to be put in place to help you get to that next position, which is, again, feeling more refreshed, greater energy, body cleanup, mental cleanup, and reactivating your whole system. It's almost like a car that has a lot of mileage on it. We need to turn back that odometer so you can begin to get yourself to the next level. So I'm such a huge advocate of coaching. Again, I'm biased because I am a coach, but personally, I use coaching as well to get me to my next place, from a business standpoint, a physical standpoint, nutritional standpoint, and I felt that I needed to share this with you guys, and I hope it really gets you at least thinking. I'm not saying you have to work with me by any means, but it gets you thinking about coaching and how you could make that an important part of your life, your career, and it's kind of that other person that sits right next to you in your journey. As you're out there to go kill every day and outperform yourself and outperform others, you have this person next to you driving you to do it, that's not going to let you down, that's going to keep you up and moving forward, and when that negative pops in your head, that person's there to change it for you, or at least reframe it for you and teach you how to reframe yourself. So that, and along with higher levels of accountability, because when you're tired and fatigued, accountability to self oftentimes goes out the window. So that's what we do for our athletes, and now we're taking that same strategy and moving it into the, corporate America, CEOs, executives, and those in leadership positions. So I hope that helps. Coach Dana Cavalea,